College Prep. Will the students from CEIBA come on up? And they worked on a book together that is called Moments of Trouble, and their teacher is Rebecca Fox. Hi, thanks for being here and sticking it out with us. Thank you to the Young Writers Project. We had a great time working with the writing mentors, and it was just really special to have some extra attention in our classroom. So thank you for all their hard work.
First things first, thank you to Fox, best writing teacher there is. Alright, so my name is Austin. No. Okay. Alright, so my name is Osmond Longoria Jr. I'm reading my favorite passage from my story, The Donkey. So I went outside and got on it. We went by the river, and there it all started. Apparently the donkey loved water. It saw the water and it ran for it. It ran over a big boulder, making me feel unstable on the saddle. Then while it was riding up the boulder, I fell backwards. While I was falling, I thought about how this was going to hurt. I felt really hard on my back and got the wind knocked out of me.
Okay. My name is Nathaniel, and let's start this. My name is Nathaniel. I'm reading my favorite passage from my story, Skyrim, Legendary Edition. Skyrim Legendary Edition is awesome. The regular version is pretty good too, but the Legendary Edition is so much better. Today I'm going to talk about one of the add-ons, Dawnguard. On Dawnguard, you can become a vampire hunter, or you can join the vampires and fight the Dawnguard. I chose the Dawnguard. A vampire is cool but scary. They have special armor. They use magic, but not many weapons, such as swords, a mace, war axes, battle axes, great swords, or war hammers. But sometimes they do use daggers. Nathaniel Rodriguez was born on August 12, 2003, and is 11 years old. He has two brothers and a dog named Rocky. He's excited to have his story appear in the Young Writers program.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Giselle Carrillo, and I'm reading my favorite passage from my story, Crack in My Head. Hurry up, she's bleeding, my mother said. But let me start from the beginning. One evening at my cousin's house, we were playing, jumping, and dancing around like monkeys on a jungle. My mom said to sit down, so we did. Then my sister and my cousin looked mysterious. They went to her room, and I looked to see where my purse was. I could not find it. I took a gasp. Then ran into her room. "Give me my purse back," I said. But my sister and my cousin didn't answer. After a few minutes, they came out. "Come and catch it," they said with a squeaky voice. I thought to myself, run. I started running to chase them. As I ran, I saw my shoelaces were untied, but I did not care. After a minute of running, I did not give up. I needed my purse. I had money.
My name is Jesus. I'm reading my favorite passage from my story, Feeling Worried. My dog was already awake, and he ran when the door was open. I was about to close the door and go watch TV when I noticed some wall scrapings. And at first I thought they were old, but then I looked at them more closely. I noticed they led to my dog's bed, and I was shocked. I knew that if my parents saw this, they would be mad.
My name is Elizabeth Ponce, and I'm reading my favorite passage from my story, Touches. The next day I went to the gym to practice. Paige, my cheer coach, said, Elizabeth, you have to do something harder in the pyramid, okay? Okay, I said in a frightened voice. I was very happy, excited, and nervous at the same time. You can do it. It will be a piece of cake for you, said my friend Angel. I just smiled back. That made me feel a lot better. Go to your partner's done, said Paige. When she said 5, 6, 7, 8 up, I did one. Then when she said down, I went all the way to the floor because I had stepped on my base's foot. I sat there wondering what was going to happen to me. I was also very scared because in that style a lot of people had already broken their ankle.
My name is Raul. I'm reading my favorite passage from my story, Giving Up. I was about 10 years old when I started skateboarding. It quickly became my passion. My passion. To this day, I still skate. And I skate until I literally collapse. That's how much I love skating. I couldn't do any tricks at first, but that didn't stop me. Other kids around me, they'll just give up, like quickly. Most skaters thought it was just like for sponsors and stuff, but okay. Oh yeah. I was at my house. I just kept on looking at skate videos, and then my thinking is that skating is just for fun. One day my friend was showing off, telling me, you can't do any tricks. I was disappointed in myself. I started to question my abilities, and then why I was even trying. That's the day I quit. About a year later, when I was sitting around inside my house. What are you doing inside? My mom said. I'm bored. I replied. She sent me out to take the trash. Suddenly, a boy hit the trash can with a skateboard.
Hi, my name is Gabriel. I'm reading my favorite passage from a story called The Mall. Before I start, I'd like to give a shout out to Andrea, my writing mentor. She helped me be the writer I am. Okay, well, don't get too far, Gabriel, my mom said. I won't. I told her as I went farther and farther from her. It was my second time going to the mall in Los Angeles, and I felt pretty confident going away from my mom, so I disobeyed my mom. I went all the way to the end of the mall. I found a place called Games, and I went inside. There were tons of consoles, you name it. Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, and many more. I asked the guy who worked there how much does it cost. He said, $5 for 2 hours. He said, can I play? I really want to play. I told him, sure, just give me $5. Oh, wait. Okay, I paid him the money, then I played. After my time was over, I went to look for my mom in the last place I saw her. What a surprise, she wasn't there. I was kind of worried. I kept looking for her store by store, but I just couldn't find her. I started crying. The security guard saw me and asked, was everything okay? And that's it.
I'd like to give a big round of applause to my writing mentors and to Ms. Fox. Without them,